Hey everyone, it's Justin here from Voices for Voices. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. We're grateful to have you with us, whether you're watching and listening, whether you're near, whether you're far, you're always a part of the Voices for Voices family and the Voices for Voices movement. And we just want to say, if you're able to, give us a thumbs up, like, follow, subscribe, share, comment. Those are all things that are free to do on our platforms, uh, and we would greatly appreciate that. So we're very excited for this episode of this show, as we are for all. This is the first of its kind for us, and that is what we're going to do. So a couple weeks ago, you saw our press conference at the Alpha Omega Christian Comic Con out in Long Beach, California, where we publicly stated that Voices for Voices now includes a, a an arm of the organization entitled Voices for Voices Publishing, and we were able to uh, be at that convention, sell all the copies of the Atalan, which is our comic book, as well as the Young Siren Born, uh, a a short novel that we started and put together, and we got it together in the nick of time. We didn't have a whole lot of copies because, and as you know, with publishing, sometimes it takes a minute for the printing presses to do their thing. But the copies that we did have, we did sell, as well as stickers that uh, kids, adults alike just love, which include characters of current and future stories, media productions, etc. And so, what we're going to do today is we're going to cycle through when we say Voices for Voices Publishing, want to cycle through what what that is, what that means, and where you can find these fine stories and comic book. So I am going to again go over here, and we're going to do the sharing. And so we're going to go kind of one by one here. We're going to start with the Atalan. So here we're on Amazon.com. It's at the moment one of the best ways to find our content under Voices for Voices Publishing. That will change, where we're going to be having some expanded distribution with a lot of our future content. But right now, today, you can buy our first Voices for Voices publishing our first comic book. And the title is The Atalan. And so we have it on paperback and on Kindle. The author, David Solomon, we're the publishing, and uh, for as far as reading age, this is something that's very important to us, and to our viewers and our listeners, and anybody who sees the Voices for Voices logo, brand on anything, that there is going to be a strict adherence, not only to that pillar of having underlying mental health stories, uh, themes, but they're also going to adhere very strictly to our reading age because we believe uh, in a big part of our movement, especially when it regards, publishing and things are going out to the public, where you can order and have those in your hands, or you can order electronically. But any sense, we uh, in this particular instance, what we're recommending for the reading age is 10 to 18 years old. Uh, and that's just very important because we know as we get older as a human being, our maturity, what terms, words, definitions, themes, those change as well. And so we don't want to be presenting a theme or a story or an event to a 10-year-old that is appropriate for somebody over the age of 18 as being an adult here in the United States. So you're going to see that, whereas our competition, they don't always adhere to the ages. They'll put the age group and the ages that they want their particular publication to be aimed at, from a strategy perspective. And we've found, over the years that that's not always the case. And so we are Voices for Voices, we are Voices for Voices Publishing, etc. And so you can rest assured that if there is content in any form, whether it's on the screen, whether it's in a book, electronically, paperback, hardback, you name it, that uh, they're going to be age appropriate. And so I'm just going to read through a little bit of this because this is, again, really hot off the press. Um, and so what we're going to, especially for our listeners, again, this is called the Atalan, and the spelling's a little tricky at first. So Atalan is spelled Atalan, the Atalan. Uh, and so as we quote from our description here on Amazon, long ago a prophecy was spoken of the Atalan, a chosen one who would be born to raise Atlantis from the depths and unite the land and sea. In the present day, teenage Will lives an ordinary life on the Oregon coast until he discovers the truth. He is the Atalan. Suddenly, his world is torn open, as ancient powers awaken, and his destiny begins to unfold. Excuse me. But in the shadows, the devil and his fallen angels are hatching a plan to destroy him before he can fulfill the prophecy. Every step Will takes draws him deeper into a battle, not just for his life, but for the future of heaven, earth, and the seas. And so this is the beginning of the Christian superhero cinematic universe, which is a groundbreaking saga from Voices for Voices Publishing that's going to expand into comics, additional comics, novels, TV series, video games, and multiple spin-offs. And as a special bonus to those who purchase the Atalan, whether in paperback or electronically, this issue also includes a sneak peek at another upcoming series titled Otter Town. And so you'll be able to see here if you're able to, if you're watching, you're going to see the cover here and try to have it, scan through here a little bit. Yeah, story by David Solomon, arts by Cooper Saunders. We want to give a big thank you to Cooper Saunders for this outstanding art and working with us on this very special project. And again, Voices for Voices Publishing is where we are, where the Atalan has been published through. So you can find that again. Find that on Amazon.com. Type in the Atalan. That's Atalan. So you can have that today. Next, we have the second of our offerings that we had at the Alpha Omega Christian Comic Con convention out in Long Beach. We had limited copies and we sold out of all the ones we had. And we also had QR codes. And again, the easiest right now, easiest place to buy, uh, whether that's electronically or paperback, is on Amazon.com. Again, as we continue to evolve, uh, there will be other ways and means to purchase. And so this, for those watching and or listening, is titled Young Siren Born. If anybody's heard of Jason Bourne, it's a little play on words here. Young Siren Born, The Dream Dimension. And then this is the Young Siren Born series. This is also authored by David Solomon and Voices for Voices Publishing, as we've mentioned. And the excuse me, the editor of almost all of the content is Amanda Solomon. And if anybody has had to write a paper, write a synopsis, editing can just seem like a waste of time, like it doesn't matter, but it really does. It helps. Obviously we have the grammatical, the spelling, making sure things flow, and it's a hard job to do, especially we're talking about, in this case, this is 104 pages, and so it's a tough job to do, and we want to thank everybody that's involved with Voices for Voices, especially with this editing process. It's a lot. So the Young Siren Born, you can find this again. Best place is on Amazon.com. Young Siren, Siren, Born, Born, and the author illustrator David Solomon. We also did minimal from Voices for Voices, publishing minimal editing, but we published through our Voices for Voices publishing house. And as you can see on the screen, if you're watching, if you're not watching, uh, of course, I get, pop-ups every once in a while. Uh, this is, you can get this electronically, or you can get it paperback. Again, Amazon.com is the best way to get that. The Young Siren Born, and we talked about ages. Uh, we can go down to age 7, but it's really perfect for young readers ages 8 and up. Uh, and so the little bit of the description that we share is when a deadly toxin filled the Rogue Valley's air, only a few of the Siren-born survived. Among them were Theo, Thomas, and Sadie, rescued and adopted by the man who found them, Mr. Benson. But when he suddenly goes missing, the three must uncover the truth. Their search leads them into the mysterious dream dimension, where faith, courage, and biblical truths will guide them through secrets darker than they ever imagined. And again, here's for those watching, a little bit of a zoom in on the cover here. And if you're not watching, that next time you're near a device, you can find the cover front, and here's the back. Okay. So that's available today, paperback or electronically. Amazon.com, one of the best places, the easiest place to find that today. Seaman, also Amazon.com is the best place to find that here and now today, or whenever you watch and listen to this episode. Excuse me, I throat. So the Seaman right now is the Kindle edition, and um, we are have this electronically, and this will be coming out on um, paperback version very very soon. This takes place after the Atalan. Uh, this is called the Seaman, and 99 pages. Uh, this is where 8 years after Mythicals revealed themselves, Boston, city of harbors and old folklore, becomes the center of a rising storm. When Braden's powers are exposed during a rescue gone wrong, the media brands him the Seaman and blames him for a missing child. As suspicions grow, Braden and his father fight for refugee rights before Congress. But in the shadows of Boston's swamps and seas, visions warn of an ancient enemy returning. And when the truth is uncovered, that mythicals and humans are not separate, but one and the same, everything changes. Prejudice, history, and destiny collide, forcing both worlds to unite or fall together. So this is entitled The Seaman, and you can buy this electronically on Amazon.com today. So we recommend. This is the authors are Amanda Solomon and David Solomon. And this is also offered through Voices for Voices Publishing. Okay. The search for Drake Colton. Again, Amazon.com. It's going to be the best, the easiest, the quickest. Right now, it's electronically available. Will soon be available in paperback version. And again, Amazon.com is the best way to find this. The best reading ages are ages 7 to 18 years old. And this again, the search for Drake Colton, Drakecolton. From 9-year-old debut author Ryan Solomon comes an exciting demon hunting adventure for kids ages nine and up. Again, it's, it's safe for those 7 and up, uh, but the sweet spot is 9 and up. It's a story of courage, faith, and learning to lean on God for wisdom. When Princess Amy's parents, the king and queen, mysteriously vanished, her world is thrown into chaos. Determined to rescue them, she sets out on a dangerous quest to the Oregon coast. There, Amy faces a powerful vampire queen and the sinister she-wolf princess of the underworld. but hope still shines. A boy named Drake Colton may hold the key to discovering who took her parents. Will Amy find him in time, or will the shadows of the underworld stop her before her journey even begins? So again, on Amazon.com, this is electronic only at the current time. The title is The Search for Drake Colton.